Do you love avocados? Many of us do. They're creamy, delicious, and packed with healthy fats and nutrients that our bodies, especially as we get older, really appreciate. They've become a staple in so many kitchens, whether on toast, in a salad, or blended into a smoothie. We hear constantly about how good they are for our hearts, our brains, and keeping us feeling full and satisfied. But what if something we think is doing us so much good could actually be causing harm without us even realizing it? It's a bit of a painful reality. Isn't it thinking you're making a healthy choice, only to find out there are hidden pitfalls? The truth is, even with something as wonderful as an avocado, there are simple mistakes we can make in how we choose them, store them, prepare them, and even eat them. That can turn this nutritional powerhouse into something less beneficial, or in some cases, even problematic for our health. It's not about scaring you away from avocados altogether. Not at all. It's about understanding these often overlooked issues. Think of it as unlocking a little secret to truly getting the best out of your beloved avocado. In this video, we're going to look at 6 common avocado mistakes that people often make, especially as we navigate health in our 60s and beyond, and how avoiding them can make a big difference. Stick around and watch to the end for something that will surprise you. Let's dive right into the first big mistake. And it's one that's perhaps the most common because avocados taste so good and feel so healthy. Simply eating too much. It sounds counterintuitive. Right. How can you have too much of a good thing? Well, while avocados are incredibly nutrient-dense, they are also calorie-dense and fat-dense. A single medium-sized avocado can contain well over 200 calories. And that's just the avocado itself. When you add it to toast, or a salad dressing, or mix it into a larger meal, those calories and grams of fat can really add up quickly for someone who is trying to manage their weight, or even just maintain a healthy weight as metabolism naturally slows down with age. Casually adding a whole avocado to your daily diet without accounting for it can easily lead to consuming excess calories, which over time can lead to weight gain. This isn't about being restrictive, it's about being mindful. Gaining extra weight, especially around the middle, puts extra strain on our joints, increases the risk of heart issues, and can make managing conditions like type 2 diabetes much harder. So, while those healthy monounsaturated fats in avocados are fantastic for heart health and satiety, the sheer quantity matters. Think about it this way: if you're having half an avocado mashed on toast for breakfast, that's a good chunk of your daily fat and calorie intake right there. Even before lunch and dinner, if you then snack on some nuts, add olive oil to your salad, and have fatty fish later, you could easily exceed your recommended daily intake of fats and calories without even realizing it. The actionable step here is simple. Be mindful of your portion size. Instead of automatically using a whole avocado, maybe start with a quarter or a third and see if that's enough to give you the creamy texture and nutritional boost you're looking for. A quarter of an avocado still provides beneficial fats, fiber, and vitamins without a huge calorie hit. If you're using it as a substitute for less healthy fats, like mayonnaise or butter, then a slightly larger portion might be fine within the context of that meal. But it's still crucial to be aware of the total amount. Using a measuring cup the first few times you portion out avocado can be really helpful to get a visual sense of what a quarter or a half looks like. It might feel a bit tedious at first, but it's a simple habit that builds awareness and helps you enjoy avocados without overdoing it. Now, let's move on to a mistake that is particularly important for those of us managing health conditions, especially those on certain medications. This is mistake number 2, not considering how avocados might interact with your medication. Avocados are a wonderful source of vitamin K. Vitamin K plays a vital role in blood clotting, which is generally a good thing. However, for individuals who are taking anticoagulant medications, often called blood thinners, like warfarin and Coumadin, maintaining a consistent intake of vitamin K is crucial. These medications work by interfering with vitamin K's role in clotting. If you suddenly increase or decrease your intake of vitamin K-rich foods, it can affect how well your medication works, potentially making your blood too thin, increasing bleeding risk, or not thin enough, increasing clotting risk. Avocados, being quite high in vitamin K, fall into the category of foods that need consideration if you're on these types of medications. This isn't a reason to panic or stop eating avocados altogether if you're on blood thinners. It's a reason to be informed and to have a conversation with your doctor or healthcare provider. They can advise you on whether avocados are a concern for your specific medication and dosage, and what a safe and consistent amount might be for you. Consistency is often key with warfarin. Eating roughly the same amount of vitamin K-rich foods each week is often more important than avoiding them entirely. But introducing a large daily portion of avocado when you weren't eating it before, or suddenly stopping if you were, could potentially affect your medication's efficacy. Other medications can also be affected by dietary changes, so it's always a good practice, especially as we age and often take multiple prescriptions, to talk to your doctor about any significant changes to your diet, including adding or subtracting foods that are particularly nutrient-dense like avocados. Taking this proactive step ensures that the foods you eat work with your medications, not against them, helping you stay safe and healthy. It's a simple conversation that provides peace of mind and helps you make informed choices about enjoying foods like avocados as part of your overall health plan. We often focus on what medications do, but remembering that food interacts with them is a powerful part of managing our health effectively. Moving on. Mistake number 3 often happens before the avocado even gets to your plate, and it relates to how ripe it is. Eating an avocado that's either too hard and unripe or too soft and overripe can cause different problems. Let's talk about unripe avocados first. You know that feeling when you cut into an avocado and it's firm, maybe a little rubbery, and the flesh sticks stubbornly to the pit. That's an unripe avocado. While it's not necessarily harmful in the same way as spoiled food, unripe avocados can be difficult to digest for some people. They contain compounds that are harder for our bodies to break down, which might lead to indigestion, bloating, or discomfort. Plus, they simply don't taste as good and don't have that wonderful creamy texture we love. All those beneficial fats and nutrients are also less bioavailable, meaning your body can't absorb and use them as effectively when the avocado is unripe. So, you're not getting the full nutritional bang for your buck. On the flip side, an avocado that's gone too far past ripe presents a different set of issues. You can usually tell an overripe avocado because the skin might have dark spots. It feels very soft and mushy all over when you gently squeeze it, and when you cut it open. There might be brown or black spots or streaks in the flesh, sometimes even a slightly off smell. While a little bit of browning isn't always a sign of spoilage, it can just be oxidation, widespread discoloration, a strange smell, or a slimy texture indicates that the avocado has started to spoil. Spoiled food, of course, can contain harmful bacteria and lead to food poisoning, which is something none of us want to deal with, even if it doesn't make you immediately sick. Eating food that's past its prime isn't providing you with the best quality nutrients. So, the key here is knowing how to choose a ripe avocado and how to ripen it properly if needed. A perfectly ripe avocado will yield to gentle pressure when you cup it in your hand. It won't feel hard as a rock, but it shouldn't feel mushy either. The stem cap is also a good indicator. If it comes off easily and is green underneath, it's likely ripe. If it doesn't come off, it's probably not ready. If it comes off and is brown underneath, it might be overripe. If you buy hard, unripe avocados, you can ripen them at home by leaving them on your counter at room temperature to speed up the process, and put them in a paper bag with a banana or apple. These fruits release ethylene gas, a natural ripening agent. Once ripe, store them in the refrigerator to slow down further ripening and keep them fresh for a few more days. Taking the time to ensure your avocado is just right means you're getting the best taste, texture, digestibility, and nutritional value. Avoiding the discomfort of unripe fruit and the potential risks of spoiled fruit. It's a small step in the process, but it makes a world of difference in your avocado enjoyment and health. Getting the ripeness right is truly essential for unlocking all the goodness an avocado has to offer. Continuing our look at common avocado mistakes. Let's address something that might seem obvious but is often overlooked: not washing the avocado skin before cutting into it. You might think, but I don't eat the skin, so why bother washing it? Well, the skin of fruits and vegetables, including avocados, can carry bacteria from the soil, from handling during harvesting and transport, or even from the grocery store. When you cut into an unwashed avocado, the knife blade passes through the contaminated skin, carrying those bacteria directly into the edible flesh of the fruit. This can introduce harmful pathogens like Listeria, Salmonella, or E. coli into the part you're going to eat, potentially leading to foodborne illness. For older adults who may have more vulnerable immune systems, foodborne illnesses can be more severe and lead to serious complications. The fix is incredibly simple. Wash your avocado before you slice into it. A gentle wash under running tap water is sufficient. You can use a soft brush, like a vegetable brush dedicated to produce, to lightly scrub the skin if you wish. But rinsing well is the main point. Make sure to dry the avocado thoroughly with a clean cloth or paper towel before cutting. Excess moisture can sometimes promote bacterial growth on the surface, and a dry surface also helps prevent the avocado from slipping while you're cutting it, which is a good safety practice in the kitchen. This small step takes just a few seconds but significantly reduces the risk of transferring harmful bacteria from the skin to the flesh. It's about being smart and safe in your food preparation, ensuring that your healthy avocado doesn't inadvertently become a source of illness. We're careful about washing our hands and washing our leafy greens. And the same principle applies to produce with skins we don't eat, but cut through. So it's a simple habit change that offers significant protection. Moving on to mistake number 5, which is often related to mistake number 3 about ripeness, and that's improper storage of cut avocados. How many times have you cut an avocado in half, used one half, and then watched in dismay as the other half turns brown and unappealing in the refrigerator? This browning is caused by oxidation, the flesh reacting with the air. While oxidized avocado isn't necessarily harmful to eat unless it's gone completely off, it's definitely less appetizing. And some nutrients can degrade beyond just the browning. Improper storage can also lead to the cut surface drying out or becoming a breeding ground for bacteria if not stored correctly. Wasting half an avocado repeatedly also adds up financially and is simply a shame when they are such a valuable food. Properly storing a cut avocado is easy and helps preserve its freshness, color, and nutritional value for longer. The key is to minimize its exposure to air. If you've only used half the avocado, keep the pit in the remaining half. The pit helps protect the surface underneath it from oxidation. Then, you need to cover the cut surface tightly. There are a few ways to do this. One effective method is to brush or squeeze a little lemon or lime juice onto the cut surface. The acid helps inhibit the enzymes that cause browning. Then, wrap the half tightly in plastic wrap, pressing the wrap directly onto the surface of the avocado flesh to create a seal, or place it in an airtight container. Both methods work by reducing contact with air. Stored this way in the refrigerator, the cut half should stay fresh and green for a day or two. Some people even store it cut side down in a shallow dish with a little bit of water, which also helps prevent oxidation. Although you should rinse it gently before using, finding a storage method that works for you means less food waste, more value for your money, and ensuring that every part of your avocado is as fresh and nutritious as possible when you eat it. It's a practical tip that pays off in both health and savings. Now, let's look at the 6th mistake, and this one is about perspective relying only on avocados for your source of healthy fats. Avocados are fantastic. As we've discussed, they're rich in monounsaturated fats, which are great for heart health, helping to lower bad cholesterol levels. They also contain fiber, potassium, vitamin K, vitamin E, C, and several B vitamins. But no single food, not even a nutritional superstar like the avocado, can provide everything your body needs. Relying too heavily on one source of nutrients means you might be missing out on the unique benefits offered by other healthy fats. For example, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which are crucial for brain health, reducing inflammation, and supporting heart function in ways that avocado fats don't. Nuts and seeds, such as walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, offer different types of omega-3s, ALA, and other beneficial fats, plus fiber, protein, and various minerals that complement the nutrients in avocados. Olive oil, particularly extra virgin olive oil, is another excellent source of monounsaturated fats and contains different antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds than avocados. Making the mistake of eating avocados every day while neglecting these other sources means you're not getting the full spectrum of healthy fats and accompanying nutrients that contribute to overall well-being, especially important for maintaining cognitive function, joint health, and cardiovascular health as we age. It's about dietary diversity. Including a variety of healthy fat sources in your diet ensures you're getting a broader range of vitamins, minerals, and fatty acid types that work together to support different bodily functions. So, while enjoying your avocado, remember to also incorporate a handful of nuts, a drizzle of olive oil, maybe some seeds sprinkled on your yogurt, and try to include fatty fish in your meals a couple of times a week. Think of avocados as a valuable player on your team of healthy fats, not the only player. A varied diet is a robust diet, and it's one of the best strategies for getting all the nutrients you need to thrive. It's about building a comprehensive approach to nutrition, where avocados play a wonderful, but not exclusive, role. So, we've talked about being mindful of how much avocado you eat because of the calories and fat, being aware of potential interactions with certain medications like blood thinners, the importance of using avocados at the right stage of ripeness for digestibility and safety, the simple yet crucial step of washing the skin before cutting, proper storage to keep your cut avocado fresh and reduce waste, and the value of getting your healthy fats from a variety of sources, not just avocados. These might seem like small things individually, but paying attention to them can really enhance the benefits you get from avocados while avoiding potential downsides. It's not about perfection. It's about making informed choices and building simple, healthy habits into your routine. Remember, small changes really can make a big difference in how you feel and how well your body functions as you age. Avocados are still a fantastic addition to your diet when enjoyed mindfully. Taking control of these little details empowers you. It shows that you're actively participating in your own health journey, making the best use of the wonderful foods available to you. Don't let the possibility of making mistakes discourage you. Instead, let this information empower you to enjoy avocados more safely and effectively. It's all part of living your best life at every age, learning and adapting to make choices that support your well-being. What's your favorite way to enjoy avocados? Or do you have any clever tips for storing them that we didn't mention? We'd love to hear from you. Sharing your experiences in the comments below helps everyone in our community learn and grow. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. That tells us we're providing content you value. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. We share practical, easy to understand tips on senior health, nutrition, and well-being every week. And joining our community means you won't miss out on future videos that can help you navigate the journey of aging with vitality and confidence. We're here to support you every step of the way. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep making those positive choices for yourself. Live your best life at every age.